Indonesia just concluded hosting the first ASEAN Ministerial Meetings under its chairmanship this year, which came up with some of future agendas.
Indonesia began its chairmanship of ASEAN by hosting the regional bloc's first ministerial meetings, held at ASEAN Secretariat in Jakarta between February 3rd and 4th. Various issues that are affecting the region were discussed during the regional group foreign ministers' two-day gathering. On the first day, the agenda was the 32nd ASEAN Coordinating Council meeting, and as for the main agenda was held on February the 4th in the second day, in which Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi led the AMM retreat. Several agendas were discussed, including the priorities of Indonesia's chairmanship this year and the follow-up of the outcomes of last year's ASEAN summits in Cambodia. The meetings were also considered as a historical momentum in which Timor-Leste was allowed to participate in all ASEAN meetings as observer, after its proposal to become an ASEAN member that was approved in the principle as the regional group's 11th member last year in Cambodia. This year, Indonesia's chairmanship is themed ASEAN Matters Epicentrum of Growth, and regarding this, Indonesia will promote stronger ASEAN cooperation in responding to various regional and global challenges, such as the implementation of COC on the South China Sea, the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, Blue Economy, and the ASEAN Leaders Review and Decision on the implementation of the 5-point consensus on Myanmar, as reported by MGN's Sheha Al-Hadar and Nur Ihsan.
Retno Marsudi said that the 5-point consensus is the main platform from ASEAN to contribute to help Myanmar out of its political crisis. She added that the 5-point of consensus is the main reference to address the Myanmar crisis, and in this regard, Indonesia will approach all stakeholders to facilitate possibilities of international dialogue. 5-point consensus was agreed by Myanmar's military ruler with ASEAN members shortly after the military took over power from elected democracy government led by Aung San Suu Kyi in February 2021. However, ASEAN, according to Indonesian President Joko Widodo earlier, should not be hostage by Myanmar issues, as Myanmar is not the only issue that ASEAN must be considering with. During its chairmanship, this year Indonesia also continues its determination in maintaining stability and peace in the region. By hosting the COC negotiations, the first meeting will be in March. Other point that was highlighted by Minister Retno is on Indonesia's initiative on the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, or AOIP. This initiative aims to maintain ASEAN abilities in building an inclusive regional architecture in the Indo-Pacific region.